Hi Soul Searchers, this is Indigo Kelly with soulsearchingwithindigokelly.com. I am bringing you guys kind of an impromptu video today. I got this really cool new deck. It's not a tarot deck. It's called the Mediumship Training Deck. And so I thought that would be really awesome. It's basically some tools for developing your medium and psychic abilities. And so I thought it would be really fun to kind of post some of these and see how you guys like them. It's like little like activities or like exercises, things that you can focus on throughout a time period, like a day or a week, to develop one in particular skill per se. Okay, so I thought it would be really fun to share this with you guys and see if you guys liked it, if you would like to see more of it. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle and kind of just see what falls out, and I'm gonna let you guys know what it is. And let's say like you guys focus on that, and if you like this video, comment down below if you'd like to see more like it. Maybe we can develop our mediumship and psychic abilities together. I know that that's something that I like to work on a daily basis, and if we had some kind of direction, I think that it would really help. So let's see what we have for today. Okay, so I'm just gonna split the deck. The deck is kind of large for my hand, so sometimes it's hard for me to shuffle and get a card to come out that way. So I pulled this card, the Rose Meditation. Okay, and so on the back of this card it says, when you're developing your psychic and mediumistic potential, it's essential to experiment with different practices and techniques, such as this special Rose Meditation, which can help your spiritual abilities to grow and evolve. This will assist you in strengthening the loving bridge across both realms. Try this intuitive Rose Meditation with a friend. Have your friend tell you the name of someone living that they know, who's unknown to you, so you remain objective. Now picture a rose in the area of your third eye, whatever color you wish, and then softly concentrate on the person's name you were given. Take your time. Let the symbol of the rose evolve in your mind's eye. If the rose is opening, it can mean the person is happy, secure, and content. If it's wilting, then it's possible that the individual is going through an emotional time or suffering ill health. If you notice a separate stem coming from the rose, this could suggest that the person is taking a different path. So I think what it's saying is for you to think of this person like they're a rose, imagine them as, that rose is your third eye, and then you kind of interpret yourself, from what you see that rose as, and you kind of interpret that as, that person, and however you interpret it, these, what they were saying, with the wilting and ill health, those are just some examples of things you might use. Maybe the rose has thorns, maybe the rose is yellow, just whatever that you see. Every interpretation will be different. Let your own intuitive awareness interpret what the rose means to you. Now explain what you've received to your friend so they can validate the information. That's cool. So then you can talk with your friend about the information that you got, and they can let you know if that friend that they know is how you described that person. You can also use this form of meditation when receiving a symbol, picture, or even a word, either on a psychic or mediumistic level. The rose meditation gives you the opportunity to take a moment and hear the story. And then it says partnership cards, clairvoyance, and symbols. So I'm going to find those two and see what they say. Clairvoyance and symbols. These cards are so pretty. Practice patience. Like, they're just really pretty. The artwork on them is really gorgeous. If you get a chance to see this deck, it's really gorgeous. If you guys would like me to show you more cards, let me know. Clairvoyance and symbols. Okay, there's clairvoyance. So if you want to see clairvoyance, this is the partnership card to the rose meditation. And it says, clairvoyance is the inner sense of seeing. It's when you receive images, pictures, symbols, words, and colors. It's not about seeing in the physical sense with your eyes. It's about using your inner eye, better known as the third eye. When a medium is using their ability of clairvoyance to work with the spirit, the person who has passed will often send visual messages and images to the medium's mind. An experienced medium receives similar images, will be able to interpret them from their own psychic database, and often know immediately what they mean. So the more you work on your psychic abilities, you know, certain symbols will start to mean a certain thing to you. I know if you've ever watched, you know, mediums on TV or, you know, here on YouTube, they'll say, I see X, and what that means to me is, and so they're telling you kind of like what it means to them. So a great way to train and sharpen your clairvoyant ability is to listen to guided meditations using visualization techniques that take you on beautiful journeys in the mind's eye. Spend time outside and notice everything around you, whether it's the deep blueness of the sky or the calming greenness of the grass and trees. Try to notice all the diverse cultures of people, places, and things you're exposed to every day. Many developing mediums want to see clairvoyantly into the spirit world. We believe it's important to start by looking at and noticing your surroundings right here in the physical world. The spirit world can use everything your psychic eye records as visual prompts in the future. If you follow this advice, you'll be training the eyes and your mind to notice and store more. The practice will greatly assist you in developing your clairvoyant strength. So, just looking around your everyday, you know, surroundings, just looking and seeing, you know, symbols and things that you see on a daily basis, you know, synchronicities that you might see, or, you know, maybe you were feeling a certain way when you heard a certain song, and then you hear that song and it's going to remind you of that feeling. Maybe, you know, a person that you're thinking of is feeling that way, or, you know, maybe you see your grandmother is wearing a bumblebee shirt, and then, you know, later on you see bumblebees, and that lets you know that your grandmother is near, you know, things like that. So really just being aware of things every day, you know, just watching everything and being observant. I'm trying to find the symbols card now. Symbols, here it is. Okay, that's cute. The cards are so cute. So the symbols card. Okay. And this was another partnership card to the rose meditation. All right. So spirit people communicate with us in different ways. They can do so with words, images, and feelings, as well as symbols. These symbols can be simple yet profound. Valuable information can be obtained from the spirit people with a single image. There's a familiar saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words. There are countless memories, images, symbols, signs, and learning experiences that we retain throughout our lifetimes. Excuse me. When you link within spirit, the blending process enables them to access your personal symbolic library, and within each experience stored with that image or symbol, they can tap into the associated memory. If you receive a symbol, you have to ask yourself, what does this symbol mean to me? Or what does this mean to the mom, dad, child, etc. who I'm connecting with? The more you ask these types of questions, the more you'll notice the same symbols appearing that have a similar association. A symbol or image may have a strong meaning to you, while the same image can have a totally different meaning for someone else. As such, you can't have others interpret a symbol for you, so it's important to start building your own symbolic library. Create a language that's personal to you, one that the spirit people will become familiar with. This will help create the best partnership, one that will continually evolve and grow. So, I know when my father passed away, his nickname was Space Cowboy, and then they played Space Cowboy, the song, at his funeral. And so now every time I hear that song, which it's kind of a rare song to really hear anywhere, but occasionally I'll hear it on the radio or, somewhere, and that just lets me know immediately that, my father's around, and that's very comforting for me. So any kind of visual symbols, songs, really anything can be a symbol to let you know that someone is trying to communicate with you. And when you're trying to communicate with other people, those symbols really start to take on meaning. All right? So that's all I have for today. Let me know if you like this, if this is something that you would like to see again. We can work on these mediumship cards together and practice improving our medium and psychic abilities. All right? Thank you so much. As always, love and light, and happy soul searching.